Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh!
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
If nautical nonsense be something you wish,
SpongeBob SquarePants!
then drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Ready?
See, he literally tries everything.
Hi, Patrick.
SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob SquarePants.
What's crackin', South Lyon? I'm Henry.
And it's your boy Jay.
We are your Monday anchors.
Henry, did you hear what's going on tomorrow?
Isn't it the midterm elections?
Oh yeah, that, and we have a half day.
Yes, Jay. We will have a half day tomorrow because of the midterm elections. There will be no OTC bus AM or PM tomorrow. OTC students will follow abbreviated schedule here at SLHS tomorrow.
Man, I love half days. After 3 hours, I get to go home, get some peace and quiet.
Me too. Another great place for that is the library.
That reminds me, students need to sign up ahead of time to go to the library during advisory hour. There are limited tables and computer spaces available. Quiet, academically focused work is expected. Please don't just show up on Tuesday and wander in. Planning ahead of time helps you get the most out of your advisory hour.
Speaking of the Media Center, the next Media Center contest is up. Come test your knowledge of modern, classic, and award-winning books, or your ability to find them on the shelf, by matching first, lines, and titles. Winners will be drawn at the end of the month. Good luck. Congrats to the South Lyon Pride of Lions Marching Band on their state finals performance. The band performed at Ford Field on Saturday, placing 6th in Flight 3 competition. Congrats, Lions. Anyone interested in learning more about jazz, stop by the band room for an interest meeting and clinic for jazz band after school today from 3 to 5. The band program winter groups, both South Lyon Percussion and South Lyon Winter Guard, will be starting soon. The percussion meeting on November 6th at 7:30 p.m. in the Millennium Middle School band room, and the Winter Guard meeting is on November 12th at 7 p.m. in the South Lyon East band room. Come find out what it takes to be a part of your competitive winter band groups. Jay, have you ever thought about joining Key Club?
No. But actually, since you reminded me, yeah, I do.
Well, new students are still welcome to join. Key Club will have a meeting today after school in the Media Center.
Sounds great. Man, I wonder how the sports teams are doing.
Me too. Let's take it to Neenski with the sports.
What's up, SL? It's Neenski with your sports. On Friday, South Lyon Swim and Dive had a meet at South Lyon East for the Lakes Valley Conference Swim and Dive Championships. SLHS Swim and Dive went undefeated this season and are Lakes Valley Conference champs. The girls took first place in all 3 relays. Megan Sartori was conference champ in 100 back and will go to states along with Sabrina Oliveira and Nicole Hanshaw. Divers Carrie Yunkin coming in 3rd place and Anna Lang in 4th were also named all conference. Congrats on a great season, girls. Also on Friday, our football team suffered a tough loss, 35-14 against Walled Lake Western in the district finals. The boys had a great season, won the Lakes Valley Conference title, and went 10-1 this fall. Way to go, boys. Lastly, don't forget that there is a volleyball game at Ann Arbor Skyline Tuesday at 5 p.m. for the first round of regionals. Make sure you come show your support for your Lady Lions. Here's a PSA from TV1 to show us how to be good sports fans.
Step 1, Be aware of game time and locations.
Let's go! Let's go!
Mitch, where is everyone? I don't know. Wait. Dude, the game's next Friday. Son of a...
Step 2. Make sure you're all geared up for the game.
Hey, yo, what up? Shake, you ready for the game this week?
Yeah, where's all your gear at?
Dude, I don't have any. Where can I get some?
You can get some at the school store.
Thanks.
When you're at the game, make sure you are engaged into the game.
Hey, let's get this pick.
Dude, who are we even playing? While at the game, refrain from texting, snapping, or chit-chatting. Step 4. As a sports fan, it is important to be loud. Make sure to participate in any chants so you can cheer your team on.
Offense! 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 Defense! Defense!
Really?
Really?
Pay attention.
God! Let's go Lions! Let's go Lions! Let's go Lions!
As a football player, I know it's very important to have a good student section. When the student section is really loud and I can hear them on the field, it makes me play harder and we play better.
Adding on to that, good student section really intimidates the opposing team and kind of gets into their heads.
It is important to be a good sports fan because it helps the team play better. It makes your high school experience a lot more fun, and it makes the games a lot more fun. Don't worry, it's not too late to be a great.
That's all I have for you today, SL. Now let's take it back to those anchors.
Thank you, Nina.
Also about sports, to those interested in joining the boys swim and dive team, there will be an informational meeting on Wednesday, November 7th at 3:15 p.m. in the South Line East pool balcony.
Those interested should meet in the SLHS Commons right after school for carpooling to South Line East. Also, bowling tryouts are next week, Monday and Tuesday from 4 to 6 at Pins. Make sure you bring a sports physical.
The varsity hockey team has their first home opener and meet the team night this Saturday, November 10th at 7:30 p.m. Also, the boys unified lacrosse team is also selling elite school logo socks during lunch this week, Monday through Friday. Now, Henry, isn't it pretty crazy that we're seniors?
Yeah, I think it is pretty crazy. I'm gonna miss all my friends and teachers.
Yeah, you know, you ever care what the teachers think about our senior class?
Typically, the thought comes to my head several times a day.
Oh, then that only makes sense. We take it to this video talking about what teachers have to say about the seniors.
Brittany!
My favorite memory from my senior year is when I made it to states with the tennis team for Novi. So I still remember that, and that was really, really cool, really exciting.
One of my most memorable moments from my senior year of high school is when my dad, who taught next door, screamed in the middle of the class, "Don't be like my daughter," and I had to go and justify the fact that he was talking about my sister and not me to my entire math class.
Favorite memory of my senior class was the diversity of going to school in a Lansing inter-school setting and how everybody got along and we were all friends.
Favorite memory from my senior year? I'll tell you what my favorite memory from my senior year was. It was the fact that in senior year, you could arrange your schedule so that you could get out of school a little bit earlier than the rest of the kids. So a couple of days a week, I got out of school at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I went home and I took a nap.
I would definitely say that the graduating class of 2019 is a very, very lively, energetic group. And I remember especially when I was teaching English, when they were English 10, way back when, they were very, very animated, okay, always up, always willing to participate, okay, all over the place, making jokes all the time. So I would definitely say that they have a bright future ahead of them with that respect.
My favorite memory of the senior class is way back in 8th grade at Centennial Middle School, and them participating in the first ever Spanish Village. And they walked around speaking Spanish the whole time, riding in their taxi, getting tattooed, and buying lots of different baked goods from various people. And I have lots of black belt pictures.
I'd have to say my favorite memory so far of the class of 2019 would be the caring, outgoing support for one another.
My favorite memory from the class of 19? The class of 19, it's the guys that brought the hair back from when I was a kid.
So I know that this is really cliche, but I feel like one of the biggest things that you can do once you get out of high school is to get out of your comfort zone and to do things that you aren't necessarily comfortable with, because I feel like the time after high school is when you find yourself. So if you don't do things that are out of your comfort zone, you're never going to know who you really are.
My advice for the senior class is take all risks that you can right out of college, responsible risks. Go travel, go try stuff that you think that you would never ever want to do, that you just want to try, that are on your bucket list, because you only get one chance to do it.
Advice for the future, hey, take it one day at a time.
Advice for the seniors right
Dude,
now.
I don't give advice.
Wow. Yeah, great video. Wonder who made it.
Me too. But seniors, we have more scholarship opportunities just hot off the press. Stop by Student Services.
Henry, it's been getting a little cold out lately.
Yeah, I've been chilly. I wish we had someone who could tell us what we can expect from the weather, though.
You realize we got my boy.
Who?
Send it to Taylor with the weather.
Hey SL, it's your boy Tay with your weather. Today, we have a high of 53 and a low of 45. Now let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Now, I have a joke for you. How many times do you have to tickle an octopus in order for it to laugh? Tentacles. Ha ha ha. Now let's take it back to Henry and Jay.
Oh, you got me laughing, Taylor.
That was just hilarious. Jay, do you know where you want to go to college?
I've been thinking, but I am not sure yet.
Well, we have college visits on Tuesdays during advisory hour.
Well, let's take a look at this flyer showing colleges that will be visiting and when.
SL Theater's Fall Play Harvey premieres this Thursday, November 8th, and runs through the 11th. Buy your tickets from any theater member. Well, that's all we have for you today, SL. I'm Harry.
And I'm Jay. We will see you Monday.